We're here at Grower's Choice today, and I'd like to have a little discussion with you about airpots. First of all, what is an airpot? An airpot is a style of pot that trains the roots to grow in a way that's different from a traditional pot that most people are used to. Traditional pots that most people are used to, like this pot, for example, the roots will grow to the wall of the pot, and then they will circle the pot and they grow in a binding fashion. This doesn't occur anywhere naturally in nature. In nature, roots grow straight out and then they offshoot. Airpots train roots to grow in that way. What happens with airpots is that airpots have lots of little holes in the side. And what that causes is that the roots will grow to those air holes, and when the root reaches light, it stops growing, and instead of binding, the root grows offshoots, which they refer to as air pruning. What this does is it grows a much more efficient root ball. And with a better and more efficient root ball, you tend to get a better yield and a healthier plant. Another really nice thing about airpots is that it tends to alleviate the problem of overwatering or the pot staying wet for too long. And seeing as how that is by far the most common problem for people who grow indoors, that's a good thing for sure. Now, there's several different brands of airpots on the market. This pot right here is called a Hercules pot. I like this pot actually, it's pretty good. It's one piece, it's solid plastic, it's reusable. Pretty heavy duty. It's reasonably priced. A 5-gallon pot like this would cost you probably about $6 or $7. Another very common root pot or air pot that people like that trains the roots to grow in sort of a non-binding fashion are these sort of cloth pots. There's several different brands. One of the more common brands is called a root pouch. And although they don't visually have the holes in them, the cloth is very porous. So what happens is the root grows and tries to fit through the pores of the cloth, and then it stops, and it causes the roots to air prune as well. These pots cost about, for a 5-gallon version, probably about $4, maybe $5. So that concludes my little discussion on airpots. I hope that gives you a little bit of an understanding.